Right, let's make a character. First, you'll need to select a profession. There are 6 available, and you can learn about each by clicking their names at the top of the screen. This is the Terran Enforcer, the fastest of the 3 warrior ships. Should you choose the Enforcer, you enlist an Earth Corps, mercenaries who protect all Terran interests. Not as powerful as a Projan warrior, nor as stealthy as a Genquai defender, Enforcers are most valued for their ability to fight well in a group. Enforcers can rally group members to fight more effectively, and are masters at disrupting enemy defenses through their hacking and enrage skills. Enforcers also have large cargo holds and a sizable number of weapon mounts. On the downside, Enforcers are not energy efficient, which means they must play a careful balancing act during combat lest they run out of energy. In addition, their armor plating is only average, forcing them to fight more carefully than the heavily armed Projan or stealthy Genquai. The Terran Tradesman, the best merchant in the galaxy. When you choose this profession, you join Infinity Corp, the mighty Terran trade conglomerate. The tradesman is the best craftsman with the biggest cargo holds in the galaxy. Not only will you be able to make almost any item, you will also be performing emergency fixes to your comrades' damaged shields and hulls. If you enjoy buying low and selling high, crafting objects, or supporting warriors in combat, the Terran Tradesman is for you. As a tradesman, your primary weakness will be your reliance on others for safety. While your speed will help you escape some sticky situations, you will often need a group to make the best profit. The Projan Sentinel, an exploration profession with many of the Projan combat advantages. A unique combination for a unique class. Choosing the Sentinel makes you a member of the Sabine Order, the scientists who developed the genetic enhancements of the Projan. Like all explorers, the Sentinel can prospect for rare ores and artifacts, as well as jumpstart stranded comrades. However, rather than cloak and run, the Sentinel meets opponents head-on. With their multitude of weapons and ability to stop enemies from escaping, some consider the Sentinels the most self-sufficient of all professions. As with other Projan, the Sentinel's primary weakness is their speed. They also have a limited cargo capacity due to their heavy use of armor plating and weapon mounts. The Projan Warrior, mightiest of the mighty. If you so choose, you'll become a genetically enhanced Centuriata warrior. Will you answer the call forward? Some of the skills available to warriors include Gravity Link, which allows you to slow your opponents mid-flight, Shield Inversion, which turns your shields into a mighty offensive weapon, and Self-Destruct, which you can use to take out your enemies in a fireball of glory. As a warrior, your primary weakness will be your lack of speed. You must use your skills and bravery to succeed. The Genquai Defender, a deadly combination of stealth and firepower. Should you choose the Defender, you will become a member of the Shinhua, the warrior monks of the great Genquai race. As a Defender, you will fight like an assassin, typically approaching your target while cloaked, using your summoning ability to draw your prey away from its allies, then unleashing a deadly weapons barrage. The Defender's primary weaknesses include its poor shield and light armor. As a Defender, you will engage in combat by stealth rather than standing toe-to-toe with your enemies. Genquai Explorer, the paragon of all who seek the stars. When you choose this profession, you become a member of the mystical Shah-Hadem, explorers and scientists of the Genquai race. Explorers are considered by many to be the most self-sufficient of all the professions. Not only will you be able to cloak, but you will learn to prospect rare resources and artifacts, teleport your ship away from danger, and even transport yourself to nearby star systems in the blink of an eye. Plus, you'll be very popular for your ability to jumpstart derelict ships in the cold depths of space. As an explorer, your primary weaknesses will be your lack of armor and limited weapon mounts. However, your wide variety of stealth and defensive skills should keep you out of trouble.